What is going on? What is going on? Brutus here with another true tale of Clash Achievery. Today I bring you the legend of Mike the Minion, brought to you by Brutus. Off to it. 'Tis a fine village. Complex is the attempt, but feeble it may be. Mike starts out his journey, asking to bring his worth to his army. He asks to go first, almost to jump on a grenade. He is allowed to do so, and enters Mike. We shall keep an eye on Mike. After all, the legend is named after him. Mike decides to go first to take down parts of the base that will support his army. Meanwhile, down goes some portions of the attack. Again, we shall back out to make sure that we don't lose our eyes on dear Mike the Minion. With the mage bringing down some high hit point storages, Mike senses the commotion and turns his back upon his army. Down goes the royal queen to bring down some part of the base, creating one part of the funnel, and on the other side some rock throwers behind some healers to create the other side. Meanwhile, Mike still feverishly working on the elixir storage. Out comes the union workers from the CC, down goes the poison to choke them out with some sorcery. Looking quite well as the rock throwers start to go down. Meanwhile, Mike is still working on the storage. Now looking like the first wave is just about kaput. In goes some Union miners. Underneath some heal and rage. It stand no chance against that inferno. Oh, it looks as if they're gone, but meanwhile, Mike is still working on some storages and some jelly collectors. But the most of the army seems to be going away. The is down. The other BK seems to be going down quickly. Meanwhile, Mike is still working on some trash buildings on the other side. It looks as if Mike's gonna be the only one, but what's this? Rising from the ashes? These miners just became out of nowhere. There is literally two banging on this Inferno Tower. Down it goes, keeping the healers in the air, and we have a Heiner attack and have it be healer and Mike. Just go with it. So, meanwhile, Mike is still working on the trash buildings. The things Mike has seen. He is forever scarred in the brutal raids, no pun intended, that he saw with all this destruction and all this killing and all this bombs and smoke and fire. He stayed true and courageous to his word. First man in, last man out. We salute you, Mike the Minion. Once again, it is Brutus, reminding you must be better than the double. And I'll check you next time. Toodaloo!